Hi everyone, it's Christina with Pampered Chef, and tonight I'm going to make quick cooker shrimp and grits. And so first I wanted to tell you a little bit about the quick cooker. Here we have it. Right now I don't have it plugged in, but it has 16 different settings and it's very easy to use. So tonight's the quick cooker and the inner pot, which comes with it. Here we go. And then we will also be using the ceramic pot, which will be cooking I'm using quick cooking polenta because I can't get quick cooking grits here. But anyway, I can say grits with a southern accent, but I can't get them. So I will be showing all of this to you. And so first I am going to turn this on. Get it the right way here. I'm going to plug it in, and it barely reaches, so it's going to be kind of out of sight. I'm sorry about that. I'll do my best. Oh, I can actually bring it a little bit closer. So here we go. And right now, the first thing I'm going to be doing is heating oil in here, and it has to heat for 2 minutes. I think I can get the sausage sliced in that amount of time. So I have one tablespoon of oil. This one's almost empty. There we go. Come on. I don't quite have enough in this one. Hang on just a second. So I'm going to use some of my Fiore olive oil to bring me up. I know it says vegetable oil in here, but I use olive oil for almost everything. I'm sure it's going to be fine for this. So I have my tablespoon of oil. I'm putting that in. And now I'm going to set it on sear. Sear is this very first setting. So let's see, I'm looking at it from a different, here we go, custom. And no, I don't really want, there we go, sear. And I'm just going to press start. And I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes so that I know when it's heated up enough. And so now I have my sausage. It calls for a spicy chicken sausage. I couldn't get chicken andouille sausage. So I have, I can't remember, but it is kind of a little bit of a spicy one. And I'm going to slice it with the quick slice, but first I have to cut it in half. So the quick slice, it cuts everything, it has this kind of V-shaped, there we go, slices. So, and it cuts everything to the same size, so that's very nice. So I have, here we go. I wish I didn't have to cut it in half, but I think I'll try to do the other one. Sometimes you have to rock it a little bit. Of course, it made a little bit of a mess, so that's okay. It's all gonna taste good. So maybe I didn't have to. Yeah, that was not quite what I had in mind. But, you know, that's okay. I'll be using it also for the peppers and the onions, the green onions. So here we go. I'm putting it on a small flexible cutting mat so that when the oil has heated up, I don't usually use it for sausage, so I'm struggling a little bit. I probably should have tried it first, huh? And so here we go, the sausage, and as soon as the oil is heated up for the 2 minutes, which is getting close, I will put that in, and we will cut the peppers and then the white part of the green onions, scallions. There we go. Get some of the sausage out of here. None the worse for wear. And you know, this is great because after I cut the peppers and everything, it's going to go right in the dishwasher. That's one of the things I appreciate about it. So here's the sausage. And I am using my coated knife. Oh, there we go. That's the 2 minutes. You'll hear here we go. And with a quick cooker, you want to have a long-handled spoon. And so I like the teak corner spoon, so I'm going to just stir that around a little bit and let it sear. And then the peppers and onions, I'm going to use one of the bigger flexible cutting mats. Yeah, I started to say I use the coated knife because it's easier on my hands, so easier for me to hold. I do like the forged knives, and I also could have used the Santoku knife, which is my go-to, but this one was handy, so I just used this one today. So I got an aloha pepper because instead of a yellow or orange, because it does have a little bit of yellow and orange in it. And it was on sale. So usually they're more expensive. And it's a nice big one. I'm going to use all of it because I like sausage. I like pepper. I like sausage too. There we go. And it's a little big, so cut it in half. And so then put the peppers on and put not the skin side up, but the inside up. It will slice a lot better. It's so quick. I would love to know what you're having for dinner tonight, and I would like to know if you have a quick cooker or an electric pressure cooker. You know, even if it's not the Pampered Chef brand, and what do you like to make in it? You know, one of my favorite things to make is actually mashed potatoes. It is so quick and easy, and it's great, especially Sunday dinner. We have Sunday dinner after church on Sundays, and I'm usually trying to get everything together really quick, and so it's great. I can just cut the potatoes into 1-inch slices, and I know you can't smell it, but it smells really good. So yeah, just dice the potato into 1-inch pieces. So, you know, that doesn't take very long because they're nice and big. And I use a cup of chicken broth, actually, instead of water. And what I prefer to use is no chicken broth. It's an Imagine, I think is the brand name. And it's just a nicer broth than the other ones. And so I don't even add milk to my mashed potatoes after they're all done. So that's my 3 minutes, and I just realized that I did not use the white parts of the onion, so give me 6 seconds. I get distracted. I shouldn't be talking probably as much, so there we go. So I'm going to cut them, and then I'm going to wash them really quick because stuff there, and I don't want that to go into the shrimp and grits. So, a second. I thought I was all organized, but you know, I wasn't. So, just a minute. And that happens, you know, the best of us, right? Sorry. So now I'm in a hurry. That's pretty cool. Nice, it's thicker pieces of scallion than I would normally have, and I like that. So I'll put it on here. Some things you can just like push it down and it's great. Other times it just helps to rock it. Like avocado is done. Great. So here we go. Add this. And this is supposed to do it for another 3 minutes. There's a piece of pepper that I didn't cut. That would have been a big piece. Here we go. In there. 3 minutes. And I have pressed the garlic. And you know that with the garlic press that you do not need to peel it first. You just press it. And you use a little cleaning tool to get any extra off. There we go. Right here. And just scrape that off. And then you open it up. And usually this is right there. Sometimes you have to use the tool to get it out. We'll see if that will happen in the second piece. I don't want to lose the tool in the shrimp and grits, so here we go. I don't want to drop it on the counter either. So, open it up, and yes, this time it's stuck in there. And so you just use the cleaning tool, and it just pops right out. So, let me get back to stirring this. So after this, the seasoning salt. Use a tablespoon of seasoning salt, and I'm using my half tablespoon. Seasoning salt, I actually used it today on some avocado toast. Oh, actually, no, it was my sandwich. It was really good. Oh, and that was the 1 tablespoon. There we go. And it has a lot of different things in it. It has, celery, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, garlic, dehydrated onion, garlic. Looks like that's about it. And it's gluten-free. And if you don't already know about me, is I have to eat gluten-free. Gluten makes me very, very sick. So I don't want to have it. The next thing, as soon as this cooks down a little bit, is a can of tomatoes and the shrimp. I have the shrimp over next to the sink. I drained it. It's raw shrimp, and it had been frozen, and so of course there was a lot of liquid. And so I have some some just linen towels, and I use those a lot of times when I wash vegetables or I have to drain something. Do that really quick. So I didn't take the cover off. The can opener, there we go. You just turn it clockwise, and then you can kind of tell when it's done all the way, and you release it by turning it counterclockwise, and then you use these little teeth right here. You press on this button, and there we go, and it closes, and that's how you take the cover off. Really easy. So I don't know what I was saying. And now it's ready for the tomatoes. I'm going to turn this off first. Cancel. Turn the timer off. And bring the shrimp over. Oh, towels. I just like to have it not be on lint, and I like to not use all the paper towels that I would have to use. So just so you can see, this is the shrimp. So add the tomatoes. 4 cans of tomatoes and the shrimp. I mean, technically I shouldn't be videoing this because I've never made it before, and it's a little bit disconcerting sometimes when you're making something for the first time. But so I am going to bring the phone over here, and so that you can see it. Excuse me. There we go. So that's that part. And now I have a handy little stand here. There we go. Good. And so I have the ceramic pot, and I have some water boiling on the back here. I need 3 cups. So I'm going to pour this into the ceramic pot and then whisk in the grits or the polenta. By using polenta is, what did it say? It has a coarser texture, but there's nothing I can do about that. That should be okay. So I have my 1 cup already measured out because it was a brand new package and I didn't want to have polenta going all over the place. So here we go. And then this rack, which comes with the quick cooker. This is going to be right on top of the shrimp and sausage and veggies, which I've just put it in there. And then the ceramic pot comes with a cradle, is what it's called. This right here. And I will be putting it in that. It also comes with a silicone cover, which will be going on. And so all of this is going to cook. I will be putting the quick cooker on fish and seafood for 3 minutes. And then when it has cooked all the way, it will, I will be releasing the pressure. I'm not sure, it will have to come up to pressure, so I don't know how long that will take. Sometimes it's very quick, sometimes it's a little bit longer. It can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes, or if you have something frozen, it takes a little bit longer. So this is nice and thick, it will be even better. So I'm going to put the cover on it first, and put it in the cradle. Let me bring that over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. And then you just lift it up here. And I'm going to put the quick cooker a little bit further over. That's it. That's as far as it goes. And so now I'm just going to lower it down. Close it. Put the lid back on. And now I am going to turn this to fish and seafood, which is right over there. There we go. And it's already set on 3 minutes. So I'm going to press start. And so I have kept you here long enough. I will post when it is just about done. Oh, actually, I'm not quite done. I am going to shred the cheese. Back about 2 or 3 years ago now, I decided that I was going to not buy shredded cheese anymore, that I was just going to shred it and myself. And so now I buy blocks of cheese. I got a cheap one this time. And I use the coarse grater most often, sometimes the fine one, depending on what it is that I'm doing, obviously. And what I like about fresh cheese being grated, it's softer, it melts better, it's tastier, and it doesn't have any preservatives or any cellulose, some people would say sawdust, in it. So if you buy shredded cheese at the grocery store, you look, when it's already prepared, you look and see what it has in it. So this is the coarse grater, and so you push this button here with your thumb, and that opens it up. And you can do it so it's part way open or all the way open. I'm going to use it all the way open. And I'm going to eyeball it. It calls for 4 ounces. So, and it doesn't take very long at all. And yes, it takes longer than opening a bag. And That used to be my reasoning, but I can do 4 ounces of cheese in a minute or less. And it's going to, like I said, melt so much better. It tastes so much better. So I am at just about half of this. And so now I will say goodbye. When it is done, I will be releasing the pressure. I will add the cheese to the grits. I will cut up the green parts of the onions and get those into, and it's going to be dinner. It's going to be delicious. Shrimp and grits is one of my favorite things, and I usually get it when we go down south. So thank you for watching. Sorry it's so long. Hopefully it was 20 minutes well spent. Thanks. Bye-bye.